Yeah, abusia ayamido ayamenije ayami ahosepe se enanso so menyabre na afi mene wo baba bedi and komo ewo yenjumedi your favorite legal program that comes your way every Saturday afternoon between 4 and 6 here in the UK. Your friend of the community and the law. Your friend will reku usu frimpon mene wo dijumei ho kita ho efri sabre kopem se nonsia ebebo ewo UK ha ene memenda ewie me wo nsempa ne nkomode ede ebro na ne nyina ene se de mpesa wo ye nyina ene se go onto the page BW Communications Facebook page, BW Communications YouTube, BWF Solicitors YouTube page, BWF Solicitors Facebook and our LinkedIn na share page no. Like it and also leave your comments there. Just announce yourself that you are there and I will acknowledge that. Na yemfan komono en so. Ene me wo akomodema. Na me pesa me kai will say ni nyina mo no many BWF Solicitors ena edijume. BWF Solicitors emrenim adwumaku a wo UK London ha. Na obwayen ema yen mremu entiase ho komo ene ade nyina ekoso ye papa. Na se ekoa won so ye adwuma Monday to Friday. Free anopa 9:30. Ekopim enwumere 6 o'clock. Or 214-2218 Tottenham High Road no so was Seven Sisters North London. Okohona o drive postcode no N15 for NP. N15 for NP. Na se obefa train to a offer Victoria line na wasi Seven Sisters. Wasi free train no use exit number 2. And we go P building be and your friend Anna House and BWF Solicitors or more 4th floor. Inti bomodi say ebribia no wo de wo mremu enkomo ene ade ni nyina ebekọ akwa won. Na the worker the watcher nyina and say fan immigration some say fa no awade ene divorce say fa no emra ai wo Ghana yeti ase emra wo UK ha yeti ase na afi ye de nyina ye adwuma na ya setena atimi atoyie no nyina BWF Solicitors ene dimu akotene emfa wani nchebe bia no ahwe a na obi akodiwu nya fra won 0208 493 7340 0208 493 7340 and also 077 127 61884. Misiso 077 127 61884. Na the person me ka obi and so and say edru me dey we say ya na obi kan say classroom ho aye de fe kama because ye wo adofo a wo ba na woni eba bedi djuma no na say somebody kan ka wa embo wa mane no ka ho na oba na wama yate wonka say waba. Share the page, like it, comment, and of course, stay with us all throughout the program. The ABSA NSA say Obi Atna ekweye mu 20 years. Oba ye no ninkata. Oba ye na NCA. But Atna ha 20 years. You say long stay. Long stay no na ye ba behwe mu yie pa. Eden na obetimi aye during the long stay. Wo long stay no me kan won say bititimtire ho. Me ba ye no na ye fam kosimanu. Kasi menu de migina so de wura mu na bra bi na ote bantuma G junction hono ano na yi na me de ba nti sabri ya me di 20 years de me ankasa ya frem koku so fripo na me sesa me din na se me din fufuro no metimi ya yes application no na omoche me amedan busia asemu home office we so ne yesi yentwa won tray nti ye be ye ne dan we nya ntro na mmom ho na kire wo na agya wokoka asem bi se ne oka no saa no ene me bebisem me wakwasins bebre nso so amanfo during the week ma bisa na ye nya abre emfa ma lawyer mpanimfo no na wonyi ano ema yen eno nso ene ye bedi ho dwuma na ye de abro nti sabre de mesel ye se ne ade ewo ne no die enye de komde no mo ma afemi nkoto nkra na me na BWF Solicitors na me ba me bo register no me bo register no ne ade ewie nso a mesan ene wo atwetwe enkomo ahwe de ye de to ya bodwesem na ye hwe se ye betimi asua ho ade ejapade to ya na drum bi ho sem kane ye na kakra titu se wonti krom ha na bia wagya pade bi wo ho wari anko yie no me ade emra ho bomodi atie me basisia
ye fema ye wo London ya ji abasobodie bebre ne ya redare ewo mranse mu eye legal services be to say family law, matrimonial law, immigration, dispute resolution, Ghanaian customary, any family law. What BWFDA, yen solicitors edi enijie ene twitwaje wo na ye bo nso nya den kra. Yen partner penin pa Bernardo Wusu aye lawyer ewo UK memu bebru mfie duonu nkron 29 years. BWF solicitors kra wo ho. Inti se ba na ebusuansem bi te se child care eya abofrahwe mu awarja ye ho twema mentwe ene ohye ana injunction ye de to domestic violence so a ye ma legal assistance ya edimu na ye adwuma nso ye child care any family team no nim nia wo famu ewe ne ya wo brei mu enu nti ne yeto ye mbo ase ma wafutu a esefata ewo kokoa mu ye senior partner ayobia Law Society Family Law Accreditation Panel agina tumu no sanso ye member na kyerese eba no se ye gina wachi etwitwaje wo family any matrimonial cases ho a unni haw kra upe advice ewo immigration sensem ho wo BWF solicitors de ye immigration team no abredare ewo general immigration ho nsemsem kosi complex immigration work permit student visa ho totoye any entry clearance visas, family visas, ni appeals. Yen senior partner a member na wasa jinatum ewo Law Society Immigration Accreditation Panel. Inti se taiwachia wunni haw kra. Ye bie an office free juada ekosi fiada anopa non krompe mu ekosi enumre nunsia eye 9:30 am kosi 6 pm. Ena memene danso eye appointment nkoa free anopa nondu ekosi ewia no 9 eye 10 am kosi 4 pm. Yewo 4th floor ewo Anna House 214-218 Tottenham High Road, London N15 4NP. Sawun 93 Seven Sisters Underground Nswa eye kwantie bi. Yen senior partner Bernardo Wusu san ye barrister ya jina tumu na oye Ghana Bar Association member ena wasen jina se mranimfo ewo court cases ya efa Ghana law. Wa advising local authorities, official solicitors office, ni solicitors bebre efa Ghanaian law hunye na osan yo bia otai kasa ewo radio any TV so fa Ghanaian law.
BWF solicitors and yeniwo AD and komoi many edami phone so na me share page no me am teso no me share enti wa won chain and person we share the bebre ade emma me abusia braso say ye nipa ni for wo BWF solicitors AD and komo na ene yen komo no ede bebre eye questions awo bebre wo say ye ano na ebi na me pese me yiso ade emma wo na me bacho hwe screen so na me ni ko bi. One must say, spouses who have been divorced overseas and the divorce or annulment is recognized in England and Wales, and who have a connection with England and Wales may apply here for financial settlement if they suffered hardship by reason of the foreign divorce. Awade ene hu ijaye wiena minua bi ka obi ne nire asem kyeremena bigina phone so din no say ade wo na mseme ho na de wo kan ase ene asem bia koshia because ade am bedi ho nkomo ne mu ba ko na wo ka ho asem ya nanso se inevitable no eba me pacho den na be ma mento nkomo no so an applicant must fulfill criteria regarding habitual residence and or domicile. An application must be made for permission or leave before a substantive application may be issued. In such applications, the Supreme Court has decided that primary consideration must be given to the welfare of any children in the marriage. Mofrano. Emrano se BBC na ye kahonsam na we na say am the way na crawl and am the way na bani adia. You say you kwala no welfare. Lawyer be chim. It will never be appropriate to make an order that gives the claimant more than they would have been awarded had all proceedings taken place within this jurisdiction. And where possible, the order should provide for the reasonable needs of each spouse. Such applications are available to spouses with connections to England and Wales who believe that the Ghanaian courts do not favor women when it comes to financial settlement after divorce. You know, and a man be a day. I no more a day train diary no more train member na so. Maybe I can asem sabri I want to see a bontema ne hotel no pa enra anti Eunice bayi what you know. But Emran say Abaji and Abaji 2010 case UK Supreme Court 2010 case and ho and semi ede abepia na no and make na fe mako introduce mini penny lawyer Charles Asma our BWF solicitors. Uncle Charles, Apple me.
Yami Adum, Nampacho one swear.
I say you both restart.
What team?
Yami,
that's good.
Yami, Madam Fabina, when they come bina, make Yami house. So the Debia Yami, yes, Yami, because I Yami, I think, yeah, your family, Yami will wait in a pa. What are management to say?
Yami Adum, making clients happy.
This week, in fact, many about my friend Unia and offer me. Now it was quite a busy day for me. Until now I say offer ye, and I'm saying I need idea say then application be one more, and I check a car. Until there be Unia na Madia no uncro for no acho. That's my say baba. Until no offer me, let me say it was a usual complaint. Until me che me nya break kakra me friend nam so nia me say o call onia o ka ho na nam see asaba no say o me dam cause me cause 7 sisters na me fro na me bisa say abusiafo na bia ne be pa no pe na so for say film so dia ne be pa no pe say no so ma dia na ba
wow
na any just something come for say because you almost show na me say o de okoka thank you keke because Nyame and the making clients happy, you know. I have a story like that from Enra. Mijini is a idea was a man for only up so call Google so na eja review my BWF solicitors mommy because I know that at least meet me at the ababa can TV so and the radio so na man for aja to me say nye me trimu na mebo na meka yeah that say and then so obeka ye ho na ene yen koma na e di abusia for ma be join here na say me kan no uba na wa na so presence neja me de atu edwa na obi ahu say wo nti me kodi nkomo ya ba me ba ma be bobo me register no la o ma ye hunu ye sa enkomo yi say spouses or more warrior you say habitually resident in the UK or warrior no ukuja wa Ghana to say was uja wa because be awote ha warrior so mutimi cheche mu say itimi eye ho nkata ne amamre e wa Ghana me de ba ma eye ni jaye mu no to say senia sa eye enkomoyi ekoi wadama bomode na efa EFM obi kan
yo me that's be great for we there say your classroom and work as a starter activity so until you go through the starter later we'll welcome you and introduce the topic for the day.
That's right.
And then you start no nugget by senior yenim no aware very very good. If you say yankopon na ahihye. Nanso say koba say partnership anasa adwen ye ba ko no afi emu atete a ebetwa say separation ebeba. The separation ba na obebi say ejapade a ewa aware ni mu no awarefo no ene nkwala omwom no mbeye den na omache sa ejapadia no obi biara enho ato no na se uye no wo krofofo amman foforo so foreign jurisdiction bit say Ghana and I say whatever country and the wuje aware no and I will go through with financial settlement and I say mo share na court aboa na mo ache japadia ewo mu no aya na other countries no embra no ne culture ne nyoma binti aya na nsisie eba enti saa nimpa yi a nsisie bi aba ne ni NG obetumi aye application ewo UK na ode dan UK court say osre ejapadia ne che no osre say UK court enhwe entena so na onche ama enigye embra if you say na esi wo man foforo so no a create hardship I say reasonable hardship especially nkwala omwom no na sa wo kofa efi o man foforo so na wo de aba UK o man mu ma court ejina so na as ahwe financial settlement na say japadia ne che no na edi aboa wa nyoma ben na ss unya ana say nyina so ben na ss wo yes obi aba sore na de aba UK say omo court enhwe ema no nti o say edi kan no sa nipa we ss our connection with England and Wales say you can court our England and Wales so our connection with England and Wales you can connection na just say nipa no or you habitually resident in the UK say at your mind mu na okokokokra ondi 6 months embro na wasan aba if you say ahaya na otia obone bra ebia na sa nimpa we oti hanso onti ha permanently ebia no we limited leave to remain into okwa as a sign eba so habitual residence no say 6 months criteria no okwa as a say wo ba unkodi embro 6 months no unless the issues and say special circumstances be ebesia na yakase sa nimpa we or permanent residence ewo kro ewo UK be no settled status indefinitely to remain and answer abeye citizen by naturalization sa na etie dia sa nimpa we ya citizen and say or permanent residency or first say or domicile say or ti krom ha permanently or permanent connection ewo krom aha the connection no very important and as our regina esi wo man for so as say UK or my another court egi sa aware no etum so all the validity of divorce no as I say criteria ni na ededi pepe sampa aware no sankaya ha na esi a ka beji atumi because checklist na ejina so ja aware ni na no ye meeti in the same pair we meet connection we meet aware egu a you recognize wo krom hey now we meet habitual residence we meet domicile criteria the next thing is say osra court say omundimbuano titru nkwala no omwom no omu welfare
okay
na titru say ejapade na ye kyen wo man foforo so no senior yesi kyen nti or the hardship ebebre o maame no anasa papa no ene nkwala most of the time na ye maame no ene nkwala no
okay
nti sa nipa we di backroom or the UK na UK ehwe obehwe na wama no nea efeta no enye ne eba bro nianka ye no okromu ha ye guaware okromu ha nka obenya no
okay
so you are going to be more or less reinstated not more than what you should have received if the divorce proceedings took place
senior emrano canon no the sell any rather than say what the why you say o bagini nyina the sell and you be consider nkwara no so
consider nkwala no ya consider say ne awunya no or the hardship ebe bre wo ne tituru nkwala no ana ntinya say wo dwane abetwa UK court ne we nya bebre na mo wo dwane abetwa UK court na we nya ne effecta wo say sankai wa ha na wo ye no a nka wo benya
yeah abusia ene na afei na wabeka ye ho asania ye nugget no esi chere no ye awade na say the unfortunate happen na say aware no egu a edan na wo ye che ejapade ewo awade no mu a edan na ye de ye criteria ye de eche na ye nua pani ye lawyer Charles Asma abomodin achechemu de amayen sa no ewo ha no ka say obaba mo akwa yes obaba mo akwa but mame mbo me register no kakra na afi me hwe omo a omo ne yen ewo ha si no ye wo Yini Abatili, Duma, Sansuso, and I want Nana Berlin. Yewo Nana Oberima Obrimpon and Sa Odeshaban and Akwe Kume the day. Sandra Fraser, Sandra is saying, still, what they make a me with Chakwana, Majima idea. Nana ya Chimwa Amoa, also so Kabinakwache, William Sa Kodia, also Oshayeng from Manchester, great lawyer Charles, for me. Thank you very much. Ifwa Isaba Asamoah, Ifwa, good afternoon, Brakwe and lawyer Charles. God bless you both and the team for the amazing work you're all doing. Sarah Pinzo was so ya Echampoma and Ebenose Ezekiel Johnson ya Nyako Opong Nana Bob Yawo Dean Meet More also was so Akosia Ejiwa Boatma Akosia Apum at the same Theophilus Bito and afi yawo Nana Sapon Oba no wa na so hona afi yakuno and afi so the empesa wo ye and say like the page in YouTube page, in Facebook page, like a page, BW Communications, BWF Solicitors, and I think so all the other platforms who are LinkedIn so obetimi akwa program not live akosia ejewa abatma ampel. Yeah, you're good. Thank you very much as well. Abilomo, you are also online with us. Thank you so very much. And all my Nigerian community friends in Leeds, Manchester, Sheffield especially, and afi me call Germany in so Hamburg me war the SL family muso matwa ashia ewo TV ho kakaka na mo hwe ewo YouTube. Thank you very much. Kofi Frimpong wo Hanover Germany Papa Kofi Sefa Frimpong, my beloved son, thank you very much. And now for eating crying also, so thank you for coming and watching us. And share page now fe yen senia ABC akro. Well, and then me wo questions be ewo ha. Na mejiri yes obeboya me ya no but e be kwa yon topic no so me pacho home office so me father say me more information be na at a point in time me person me some information because at that time I made information in my one me feel say na irrelevant and no kra na me wo but they say no kra na sesa be no kra for at this time so me yes ade no na me mo huna as a prelude to a discussion on Bachumaso.
Yo, near a woman say, Yoma SSI or Nipa Breboom. Titru Yedin.
Okay.
You did to Mrs. San. Near ya, Yadin said best son or a date of birth. But no crowd will be more to me a getting wrong because they be more depend on a cry a woo and your my woo woman. My many or papa neighbors for no or much wrong war so date of birth sometimes they get it wrong. We be in no beer when we say, oh, beer now with date of birth you say all this while. You can take steps. Within Abasisa, you can take steps by virtue of marriage and now say some other familiar or personal reasons, emotional reasons, you can take steps. So you take steps to make the necessary changes. To say, you do a deed poll. Okay. But whatever change you are making should be supported by legal documents.
Okay.
And that is your basis for that particular change. In this case, if you are making subsequent requests to the Home Office, you use that new information.
Okay. But among children, so say, now the right procedure, so say, yeah, so.
The question is, identity and ombetrin waso. It depends on the context.
Okay.
It depends on the context. In the example here, my to me entry waso. Empo say koba say, especially with the topic I have been discussing in the empo koba say information I want. This is the first time I would hear one. Case law ejitum say because the first time I would hear one and Omun to me anchor say we be twan and tro because you show more win twan tro per se. Na say yes the first time crown what the man what the amount dada and na fi insistent bi aba na wo draw more attention. Won't draw more attention say omo reverse application but potentially be I will draw more attention with the view say new application away and unnecessary request away this is the new factor then you explain why this is different from the previous one with the man one.
And now it comes to the topic for the day. Now will be say me wa matna UK 20 years. Now me yet long residence application. Long residence application okra eno any day you bet you. Can I still apply even if I've worked under different names? Meba no na akosimanu a otiba ntona gi ho no ene wase o kwakubra me bedru ye no wase fa we kokọ ye adwuma ena me de aye adwuma ewuma na kwakumanu si Jack ma de no eye o de fa ma de ma me ena mkoji atamensa de na atamensa de no so me de aye adwuma ena ma ne namu kwaba menya 20 years ese 20 years metimi aye application me so me kwi Kwaku menu baamu. Atamensa baamu. Sisi FM kwaku frimpo. So, may any day. Meet me application. Well, mami also.
Yo.
Long residence application then.
Yo, me that's bebre. I take the opportunity to welcome viewers and listeners for joining us once more on this Community and the Law program. It's been the courtesy of BWF Solstice. Now, and then no senior, mini boss, we share long residence, 20 years long residence. Now, we must say long residence is a day, not then a number, abetaso.
That's right.
Because a long residence, what's no krum ha a bredodo saying, into a starter question. What will share with you? What's no krum ha bredodo saying? Na sabro dodo no betumi take advantage na wo de aye bribi tituru wuni hwea enti o hwea o be kaya kan no na ye 10 mo jump ko 14 na jump biem e ko do 20 ye nim next jump no be ebedu enti wo bibi ya
no
this is the time. That is why we bring you this topic. Na ye ka say 20-year long residence in the UK, not just say what's not krum how bobra 20 years of your life. Obioma a half of the year, Obioma 1/3 of the lifetime. Obioma, let's just say 20 years, a very significant milestone. Scientists in the UK are buying through its immigration laws, as Shani said. So, Kobasa sa nimpa way, what's not krum ha 20 years. Na Oshomukra nechi esi. Because okonu kroma be ye dimpo say bi obi bebre kra mu kroma mu kai be bia na omote because there will be massive changes in the same way we are form a private life e wo kroma hai can they rely on that private life to regularize their stay.
Okay.
Embrane say yes. Now near we say because about 20 years nti wa brabo ni na ye hwemu a abaye krom ha we didie wakasa sena wo na fofompo ni na asesa into we call ukromo you have that new culture will affect your ability to integrate, and because of that into bia ebeye dimpo se bebre no mo ko metumi survive kra. Okay. So 20 years no abane say and ye to assume and it is proportionate say yeba ma sa nipa no ekwan na wa to aso atena ekrom ha. Enti this is an application to the Secretary of State with their request to allow the person to remain in the UK.
Okay.
Based on the person's private life. The fact that a person has lived in the UK for 20 years. And this mainly we're talking about mainly adults. Because children so need different.
Okay.
So today we focus on adults.
Okay. Inti se obi eden ebema obi yaka kire ne set na 20 years and sign my application. Let's just say why BB and you did 20 years and 10 one so because normally mama yehuno ya mo be 2.5 years 2.5 years abros for 10 years na when ya ne indefinite leave to remain beyond that obetimi abaye British citizen but 20 years na a punishment for them.
Yo me da se bebre on the other 4 awutie ne wo hwe you can say 20 years a punishment. But now a woman say what bet na 20 years we ni hwe a wo de bo bra e ka say hwe a we ni leave we ni visa a wo de ti kromo ha international say we illegal.
Okay.
We are illegal so I want to more bra nko wenim When I'm crying, I usro. Okay. The question is said that Uber coffee and I will bet no. Now what's no so I see the bang. Now start 20 years no, and what's now Krum Hano and now Emma Unya private life.
Okay.
The private life when they say, wow, what brabo. New culture are forming, new associations are forming, community integrations are winning, and other associations are winning with Krum Hano and my wife winning private life. This has nothing to do with family life because I didn't pay crown be no ni ebusuani bia with Krum ha. Okay. No one have bebre because 20 years you have a lot of friends. Yeah. So na fofo na wuja wo chire no bebre kra no unu na omukra no unu won enyi nkita ho biem. Nti yakasa 20 years a life what they are Krum ha 20 years. So now what's now UK or memu 20 years. And no na abai under the immigration rules paragraph 276 AD air culture will say we opening na what's now Krum ha 20 years na bibinti uni akadia no a betumi gina sa life no a wa born wo Krum ha 20 years no so na ya ma akadia ni bi na sa akadia no ye de ba ma won kakra for 10 years into 2.5 sa enkosi sa won su benya 10 years nti na ehwe mu a before I sign paper we ba settled person I say benya in the
that's what Krum ha 30 years that's not still a punishment.
Well obi so say hey media ya punishment to media ya don me because it's no me be a me because it was a punishment me be so a me and the mama me be me also. Well, under the circumstances, this is what we have. And your short trend in one, it doesn't go down.
Okay.
10, 14, 20. And we share ratio no 4. So what the 4 become 10 when I acquire 14. Normally 6 I become when I acquire we into plus 2. Into the acquire plus 2. The next one will be 28 years.
What can say obi ebe 20-year long stay application na just say onyina bibia so or illegal illegal no sa no na ontimi nya adwuma ontimi nya public benefit and no sa no say me fan say within 20 years na bia ya so ne mu ba ko mienu bi na ade a ya chema ne 20 years no ya hwe ana say a day no was see within the 20 years na ebetimi ama ho yeso ya chewa account against you na
yo nti aya na ye share sa inimpa we no obi o ma obetena mu ana okọ na wetumi asan den eberem sa nipa no oba na okọ na abebe ye count from the last time I would be berem no nti obi o ba say oh me ba bia 2001 I say 2002 ba me koye na me san baaye nti na o to bo ase na wo ye mat no a na 20 no kwa bia na ye den enso ye obi so mu a na owo no mu no e na ko to prison
okay
incarceration nti sa time no a owo prison no ye hwemu a sa nimpa no ontumi nka say even though to Krum ha but sa keji na ye de akoshem no untu ati say why dey wako back na wasan aba
ya chode ukotumu a na pulse clock no
nti eno so no etumi affect the count the number the duration no a ye kan ho asem no but most of the time no ye won krofo a omuni na emu fine omudidi omonom omoye ne ombeye bia nkrofo na eboa won anase bia kra no a omoye edwuma ba ko mienu bi ba say edwuma no enye lawful. Okay. Because we need na obetumi dey aye ejuma we ntumi nye ejuma te ejuma wo be ye bia no unlawful activity
okay
but sa nimpa we ya we engage in unlawful activity a obetumi accounting ni 20-year period already sa nimpa no baaye no wanko bi o de visit na de baaye anase o de bia student no de baaye anase bia o de entertainment anase cultural activity na o de baaye wanko and wa became up to that point no na you can say already nimpa no I overstay we overstay na just say we break or breach immigration rules no into already no question mark in the question mark why it doesn't really matter how many question marks are with the babata because already wanko so question mark number 1
Okay.
What could you do? Question mark number 2. Why is it question into question mark? But what they are saying is already in the first one corner unqualified, but we are giving you amnesty of a sort.
Oh, okay.
Consideration, discretion.
But say utimi any name one stop o'clock no baby and now 20 years dear.
Good.
Nature say what qualify for long stay.
For long stay, I'll bet me so. And that is where your private life is derived.
Okay.
It's a long residence, and my private life. So the question is, what is the quantum of private life required? The quantum is 20 years. 20 years. Under
the 20 years, no. What say is calculated 20 years, no. Me buy na me a student. Me course no allow me my school for 3 to 4 years. Me and unfortunately me nye dwuma bia mentimi and regularize it. And ne mo se na se mo chain say wetimi aye no pa adwuma na sponsorship na ade. Mentimi anya. Nti after 4 years no if the 5th year, ede kosibia 20th year no, enyina no, my illegal. You be counted from time I be as the student no, and that time I start illegal no.
Yo, me da be brave. Now, nipa way. So we are looking at when you started living in the UK, the period of residency or residence. In the time I would be room no. So we did 6 months in the start now we illegal. And a one call and a overstayer.
Okay.
Illegal resident. And see, kind from the time I would do I was 6 months now. Basic time I would be unlawful resident now up to 20 years now. And this visitor, I calculated from time I would be as a visitor and as an entertainer, dear. Students also are one call what's name one now we've been here 20 years. Wahano, or so started from the very day or the entire Krumuha.
Okay.
So I count it from there.
All right. And say, what can say your cho? Na say you do koshimua when you're incarcerated, your clock stops. But it will be a na away you many apano. Yes, a brother report or report to us several times. Because I know a jar report. What me I re-remove na 20 years no aso. Time I achieve now or report that's the clock stop.
You chose several report to a phone call to prison. You chose several report to. And a beer more report to sa no one day or magic just say you do coffee. Then you pay we sneaky out. No, I can't name one almost near so what are you trying to do? You are buying time to the view to take advantage of your private life long stay. And the standing pay way you know, you see uncle signing no. Now, what the name one? Into me says time now you see be signing no. Me no you the back you bet it here the
okay.
Because say a criminal activity and kayam funkai be you be punished by way of custodial sentence. But over court na one court and I say we break immigration rules. Na one name no, it doesn't affect the timing.
Oh, okay. Me kaba aba the cross of our matter, but I mean because son and crofo FM. Say you can say yacheme me report. Say it drew sa point not na say bia kwan bi so. Me ko hu lawyer for papa to say mo ayi. Okay, what circumstance binti be our relationship be and I baby or akwo ni ade nti near the application atum. Yeah, the application tum na se be a my and na say yes successful a my me wa. Does it make you quote unquote still illegal? Now what the accounted to also 20 years now.
Yo, and so what the application so I will explain this in two folds.
Okay.
What the application ko tumu aseni awoken nipa we oba no wanko abe overstay and I am in charge there one for me family life. So familiar relationship abem through this when you are or a British child and therefore a qualifying child or qualifying child under one of the criteria. And the original so an application as maybe a parent or a step parent. Now or yes application one. why legal application or legitimate or valid, you call it valid application. This time the signing pay why application. So a train said decision by then, baba. So decision eba na anko ni favor, and that's one farmer no. Still I know back to illegal residency. All those back and forth, you're coming na into signing power, you know.
Or they buy time, no.
Or they buy time. Signing power, you know. Crown will create a lot of evidence. To support say I'm part not
Kruma. Okay. Not to say main fun say kwan komo but maybe say what room na bia what name over period amount was a vesta ni idea ubetimi ayo ho say me buy time inti me the application be batum ye refuse me the atum so they know I am here. Well,
I won't say you are buying time. I will say you are taking advantage of the provisions of the immigration rules to regularize your stay. Either based on your private life under Article 8 of European Convention on Human Rights or Human Rights Act 1998. And I say family life. In the same period, or I won't call it sell or buy time because there's nothing like buying time. This words are you using? Okay. But near women say or your application with the view to regularize. A year,
fine,
or move on. And a year, then or try beam or try and still an year. Now a kobasa I feel they were clocking 20 years there. Wait, yes, say a year because I may have a lot of evidence to show that Martina had 20 years, and the rule is emphatic. Paragraph 276, long residence.
Compulsory say, no. Also 20 years. No. Could there be a situation, Sebia, meeting up dodgy 20 years and be after 10, 14? No, my baby.
There has been instances under paragraph 276 ADE, no. Obakacho said, Obi umwa, what's not her, but not up to 20. Or your application. Not based on private life per se, because you show private life from Kwan, he doesn't. But some exceptional circumstances could be health, could be insurmountable obstacles, and so on and so forth. So in that way, you should manage or combining other factors to make that application. Into another general exceptionally exceptional. Because 20 years are exceptional circumstances. And now other exceptional cases, so what they count is, like I said, Mr. Mun consider way. Na mumma media no and time instead of say you're trying to see 20 years. Weigh a huge discretional advantage for the caseworker to say, okay, that's fine. I will look at this humanitarian scenario and grant, or no, I will stick to the 20 years.
Indeed, exceptional circumstance, no, and your tick box, your by force, say.
A case by case.
Case by case. And case worker no bit me I can say men beyond men channel from
good.
But 20 no court was
exactly. And this we are when you're 17 I would just so I cut 3 years pet. Until me from court because me yare. And say I become disabled. Now would it more now combining me disability element in a woman and on share normal access to say, does this call for exceptional consideration for this individual? To be so independent by with disability, but be no obedient no aso obedient no anso any.
Say mene me hoka for etifie na odimani domestic abuse. Bijina ho me twa me 20. Me former private life, yes. Ebetimi aboa me, ebetimi aboa the British community, no. But me suffer domestic abuse. And also, no, metimi dodgy etwa me 20 no so.
Yo, so we have application under the domestic abuse violence provisions. And the domestic violence provisions, allows for the person to make settled application to jump to indefinite leave. Okay. The reason is that so that you don't suffer whatever is going on now we are under no. Normally no I am crofo a omukutebi a 2.5 bi almost suffer domestic abuse because be man no can say me na me jema o ye be hwe say be ba bi ma mama ye do akọ when I will be all those things, you know. So I nipa we suffer emotional abuse and bet me agina so why application. Now why there? Why I consider say omo emboa in a way.
Okay. Yo, I was saying say afi and or joining yeah wo BW radio so yeah wo BW TV so live on Facebook BW Communications UK and afi BWF Solicitors Facebook. E be also so yeah wo LinkedIn so yeah live on there and afi so yeah live e wo YouTube BWF Solicitors. Say afi and or joining yeah the edi ho enkomo and say long residence application 20 years. Ubetimi apply even if you have worked under different names. Now, in common, the very beginning, what we're looking at was to seriously look at the definitional issues. Say, Obi apply for long residence and no at saying then you can't 20-year long residence application exceptions near the being and there a woman and no and near the home and come out now young special guest lawyer Charles Asma or BWF Solicitors say lawyer Charles Asma echichimu na oni ebe femu ahwe die ebesie ebetimi asi die asi ewo say with circumstances be especially when you use different names. Obviously, I send a message, Eddie Abreme or text to 07950 422 780. 07950 422 780. And I say, Breno Swan, Oberfre 07399 208 468. 07399 208 468. 07399 208 468. Okay, me wa abusuaphobia omo ababe join yen ewo ha na mama menko na fi me acknowledge won because the ye dodo na edi dwuman enti waba so a acho ma me ente wonka me ba be frɛ na hwan na ewo so okay Nana Obimpo answer please a friend of mine has a similar situation. Kofi Nate, Baki Mayor, Owahi, Tilly FL, our platform, no so. William Sarkodie, Nana Hima Sapon, so Waha, Kofi Nat, Yawaha, Sanso so, and Nana Yao Oforitin crying, and a fee. Nana Ofori Echola, also greetings to Mr. Asma.
Hello, Nana.
But
Mr.
Ni okay, but follow answer so.
Oh, Mr. Fori. Major super.
Okay. Well, Akosia Jiwa Boatima Pel. What's the number? No, Missy number no 07399 208 468. 07399 208 468. Okay. Lawyer, me yana ye me fa questions na but answer na no me aba na manyeti na
yes
aiko
yeah aiko majiwoso
yo na po mutu say
yeho adumo eni ahwe yie nti no ahoden wo ho na ni da so nso wo ho
ye da twedi ampo anse na enra anti you say one hydro wo fie there
man you so much
la onim ni pa friend of man you know
oh my this no you who say you can David me ba come here you say you can my you through human intervention or divine intervention but where there divine intervention natural marry
no for
Eunice no holding
Eunice brabe hiwa no come and remove your mouth my eating apple to say and then echo
oh papa I don't that super na topic I'm looking ya ni say questions in bands on Crawford so just say this week dear questions be any nam remo no high agree and you know your best friend lawyer task so say woman say na 20 years resident say do be yen the any be so be mu kakra
no worries What bay not to say yet one common so no ma memfa emra na afi lawyer ye ka 20 years see na what to bo what ye mu asenia esitie enema bebre sisi sabe ye obroni ka bibi say survival of the fittest the tbia was say the survive enunti untimi nya adwuma senia emra na esitie but one nya adwuma nso so a sa private line be only Onye baby na sabe atare obeto wagya busua wo fie wo se otimi mane wo mo kakra enti obe survive me ye sure home office wo be aware say amanfo ede omutiri fam survive na wanya kwesi mensa no ne te bantuma gi ho no na wanya no kwesi si okay wo sem kakra famadi kokoye adwuma no de sa kwesi mensa di no akọ these things happen and I know they know kwa won komo but no maybe ana wa wire ni no aka enti what the be di mienu miensa ayi applications ade akopa adwuma enya adwuma no they survive sa 20 years na former private life British abanye tax and I utiabi utiak a year council tax electricity ne gas o use utia ema companies nya ho emfaso enti se drew say or the 20-year application no long stay ne kwa kotumu a se say opese afre no kokumensa instead of atamenu ne ya menu ano sa no obetimi ya application
yo as I catch say I think there was one question obi say obi in circumstance it misses sana na me say of course it's human, it's part of life until we circumstance betimi assessor we need to me then assessor me obi o ma oba no na your friend no kweku na ne kweku no spell no KWE KU oba ye no ana obehu se sa kweku no what spell no sa pa a create emotional trauma mano santi based on that personal reason no wasesa no abeye kweku KWA KU okay sani pa we ya wasesa ni din oye na application obeka say yes me recruitment ha me visa me de buy ni idin e was no ye kweku cause na ye frame sa say ye frame kweku with A not E as before so we should we need assessor why you need pool to support that change of name and here one aspect of circumstance which me use your meaning now we gina new name no so I application of person there or yeah but so prove say on one is akweku na e wo visa no a o person use the show time or the rural chrome ha no then sa yenu ya odi kweku obe mu no senya wo kire so o survive santi o wi anu ho ekoye adwuma ana the din na the way adwuma mu ho no ye ono an din na na ye otumi prove ni say okọ adwuma mu ho no even though we can say the kwesi no omo ma no adwuma badge name badge kwesi wo so ne picture so den account nti ye hwe nyoma mienu a wo name badge su ya the kind or the kwesi there this cannot be signing per way but picture it say you know okay and you know date was so it say like as part of the 20 years
why adwuma no
so some here there nipa way no oni pay slip and say bibia e won ni din no ankasa mu a obetumi agina so nembom ogina ni name badge picture no so e prove say you know but din no dey adwuma no na e den different
okay
the question is say we control akoye adwuma we wi no ho akoye adwuma obetumi use saa ade a we wi ade akwaje ne yesi omeje no ewo fikizim na case law e ka say we wi no ho akoye adwuma we evidence say wa ye adwuma ne also prove ni adwuma no ye no but the fact say no wo krom ha
okay
it we prove say no wo krom ha no and the picture ni no na just say yo no a na denti na we wi won akoye ne ense say we ye na what can say yes me wi me ho ba ntro no me twa kire adwuma wura
Enchantre home office.
Home office. This is the first time I'm in back home office. And when I'm trying to meet you, me can cry. Say, I am me, and I'm ye Juma. No mum na say, me picture, actually say ya menu, and you gate in your Sanchez Sata way, no, na me will chroma her, and therefore I can be 20 years no. In the case law, yegyina so no case of Mahmood or say basa challenge no will be say home office and say fekesim for no kre say me wie me ho akoye bibi na mbom intro na me twa me ntwa nkyerɛ this is the first time I made ba wenim eno kra no nya intro no kre na me ka say me wie me ho pan aye adwuma but just to prove to you say na me wa nti nyoma ni nie but enya wo na me nu nya aye employer be or ti baby na me nu nya aye nti saa de a obetumi agina so aye
la me nim say na asri we nim say question am you say no what the true no problem yes see employer no e was say otimi kokko check say nipa wa management no ne hu twa nti say ekoba ne sa no ka say wo me employer ne nyan ya ye nkonkotwe employer na so
yo employer na
na anya no a
eno a e ka ho
yo we are looking at two things. We are looking at two things. Well, I said, we say, okay, could be some way. Could be some way. But the woman say, employer no the difference and they say, yes. Nipa no a me employ no, or the evidence about so right to work.
Okay.
Or the visa buyer, it didn't know or the kwesi mensa. Santi ejina so a name badge e ma no. I didn't a picture a boss so. But what is there? The only defend it, nimpa your application or defend no one. And because of that, due diligence took place.
Okay.
And you show more as an employer, no, not as a me here. No way, if you. And also, you can say, yes, I know correct. Say me, we who ye juma because now some survival. Mean to me, quite buying one Jessica. Mean to me, we soon abide and see me from. And so in your canopy. And so be me who ye juma. I am the age man and but and you do not some na maker. Me picture no na maker actually say. Picture way any date way dear dancers say na me wo krom ha.
Okay.
Me te ha dia and there's a date and a breno a come long residence no
Okay.
Ntom bi say na adenti na o picture ya jatum date ya jatum by doing ya wo adenti na wo wi a ho. When Obaka say no correct, Membum, Embra Mijina Suno, Aya Mahmood, Embra Copy court, a court bois say, Kobanesa, home office, Munjintum, if it says I didn't pay, why can't cratch the first time so or the again, Abawin.
Na me bedani amaba mamenchia ye Juliet Oforiwa Sansoso and Araba Churcha you're watching. Andra H. Martin, Henry Vlad Norte, Frederick Cranting, and Ebenezer Abua, Abna Tivo, Majest Oyibo, and your wall Samuel Hazel, and Coral Ready. Now, take it over.
I said, Okoye ignore baby no. Obi ade na odi for you na. That is the media you no press. Emma is number 4 no. There say we nim na e different. Enti so mo nso kowe omohwehwem no mo say nyoma na odi abro mo no. Eye no kra wo fikesi mu a. Ebe chi o say ampa no kra wo fikesi mu but we nim no na embia ebe ye omo confuse kakra. Say your picture na ebe ye name badge e dey amount. Na Osha na say who yes this kind of application send ye tell me bia na so the lawyer because omo no mo bro for no sa Mahmood ya obo sisi e betumi dey aka application ho na edimu with the questions that will be posed na mo be yi ano ama home office for so make I say wabrabo no de na eye ntraba abrabo na mum sa entro na wo ka traffic mu say eye no kre say me twa ntro but enya sa na opese o tre no so it's like you are telling you've lied your system is a lie but then you are telling the truth to prove that it was a lie and you know ushomo teacher for ye bibi say ya na yesterday but ye ma cases kakra and to be question a base one say maybe real quick is a similar question. Yes, of course. And then na dodoɔ yɛbɛ kurom ha na yɛ patron ne akɔfa obi deɛ yɛakɔfa wei deɛ na mepɛ sɛ me prove me 20 years no edin ankɔyɛ baako me ma me ho example say ma yɛ adwuma wɔ baabi bebree ɛna ebi nso ana baabi a meyɛ yɛ adwuma no nso ebia ne din a yɛde frɛ me enti menya edin bɛyɛ nsia eson me a megyina hɔ na mekɔyɛ saa application do you have to prove saa 6 names yi nyinaa sɛ ampa na yɛ wo a anaasɛ baako na edi kan na ɛno betumi account to up to 20 years no use no nko a anaasɛ you have to prove all the subsequent 6 names na we use no bacho
yo me da se bebre esi nia ewo me say nipa we proving 20 years residence now this is backed by evidence and he also produce some documents aya na nkrofo ya ade pa nti aya kra nkrofo nko employment side ho nti employment side ye hwemu a ene ye plan B when you be crying, no, I was me will we or any man fan yan sa. Will be more or buy no or register GP into our card. Date was so. Will be more or buy on the passport cry a year, Emma or ye for our ho. Date was so. Will be more let it be by ni dim our ho. Date was so. It doesn't matter address, maybe I wait to aquatinatna, but a dino and a date no. So why we need a big cry, a dino, any date no, a year with dia, with the application no, and I will be now with picture, ni date to so say, me name badge way no, picture a mea, just say dino na a year be dear. But say Kobasa signing pay we need be cry, none originally now your pictures, name badges there. Because also prove the consecutive years no, and I say series of years no. Or the atna a haninti. On to me, you first one, because first one will prove say be a year 20, maybe year 2000, and I say year 2001. Mini, but after that, no, then be na eho. In the sounding pay way, you know, say Koba say, oh, you should name badges throughout in swa. Na ayako ye bribi. Into advice and say, which mean your back could be a frame just to fill a particular gap for you. Even though so choice we use no, so we need choice be we use no, and that is where the case law will support the argument now we make you know. But now you can say anything a prove say we to come ha. So it can even be say na fufu a ubetu wo ha no, omo the letter e di adanse say we buy no na omo wo ha. Omo no na esania for the past be 15 years. Wo buy no omo hu say wakoda. Fi say wo koye anka wontumi mba. Santi omo nim say anaso mu di adanse say wo ba sa abre we na wonkoye. Na chese nipa no cover be 10 years, 15 years either amawo. That can also fill that gap for you.
Okay, so in that case, you know, senior or canon, I don't for crabbe to me prove, you know. You have say, your bar for 90s, the moneja, we are doing a crown of brand, no, I could not Trafalgar Square, no, we for Nicacra, no, I call Baker Street, sorry, Baker Street, no, I could Michael Jackson at the end of the town for Nicacra. Now, most those times, no, not cameras are used to, you know, not a cam with dates. So, not cameras, you know, we travel to now, not date. Oh, I see, and I say, oh, tree. It is a morning, and I say, be a Odia down for big travel to be some iconic place, give the Buckingham Palace. Just a BB, a photo, no, a year Krumuha. Not say date, and also wait to me, I gather as evidence. Now they are compulsory, I cannot say, no, bit me,
a very good question. If you say a young for the photos, a basa me 20 years application. But we show photo no so no, na bibia anywhere say photo we UK. And I say photo we sa period na o claim no. Tanu aya na din. Nti senior wo kan say nipa no e wo date wo photo ni echi and I say photo no anim. Now there is my landmark bi say we dey Chrome Hub and Padia. Nipa no betumi I rely on that. Me picture ni ha na me gina yan ade we so dey Chrome happen e wo na so man we mu pen e wo. Then it couldn't be elsewhere. saa dia date, my face, and the location HSA evidence of my residence at that time.
That's good. That's good. And my last question based on this particular topic here. Many of them may be asking your brain here. Only proof now, any day say, or buy no, or no put the MC or can't 30 years, but or the kind application do if you can see more. Emma Eba, so you may can say, Uncle Fee. And the Uncle Fee anymore. No. And I'm say, would you done here? A copy baby share, I will promoha, what 10 one ma on you be crap for, but the pacono and shut down funny tea man to our back. Say a bunny says, and ye by force DNA and car. It be to me, Uncle, yes, Uncle, and DNA, there's a crano or Kikapo 20 years. But say, their relationship as a Montino, we now access to Apalano. Now, obo akolani photo akolani chese senepa unimakolani di unimakolani date of birth, but only anything that relates to them say a yelebano no. Now yes application e bounce so no I check. Sisi a person ye application but enam nyoka can say enam to any home office but police for by if and those kind of stuff no. Emani lose most of his documents. Emani passport to crampo, titifor no mobile say o fako Ghana into the passport in the Ghana no no the okrumha. Obet to me jina the first application why ye call home office dada no. Na say okay reference number na say ni dini the date of birth. Home office for no omun nya sa record ni sa over 20 something years ago. Si me say application into ampana okrumwa sa time. Ana wenya ne ba no nso photo say 10 years ago akra ne photo ni enimini nso meni anything that link say ampa e me baba who photo na otumo say we dey born me chi ne pa apala not just ose na nkasa obetime gina nyoma bi nkitinkiti bi say e dey account application na ma na ye strong na ampacho
yo me da se bebre e bi say nsamienu ni nyina no different provisions of the law na cover. Nti na wo bisane say paragraph 276 HRS say prove say what na krom ha 20 years can ade specific bi a so gina so and say bibia HRS na wo krom ha bibia HRS na wo krom ha. Nti say why application bi na ye refuse ye evidence so that time no application what twan ya me refuse ye bi e could be 1 year. Nti wa cover sa period no obi kura ne de otumi de court na ya dismiss case no na judgment aba and so evidence nti all those pieces ni na no or the be put it together as evidence of residence. Na sa nimpe we bia na oni sa nyoma we even though esiye but na oni nyoma we bia wa to egu anase for whatever reason oni. Unfortunately you have to have them. Unless say be an impano be make subject access request to the Secretary of State say me permit information be a wo fa me ho e wo krom ha under the Data Protection Act no I want to request my subject matter. Nti wo a wo subject matter no a wo hia information no mrama kwan say e so mo di bibia ebrel it can take some time but we betimi nya ni nyina from the very day a wo di wure krom ha and ya na esi wa brebo mu a wo de omunim nyina no wo benya traces of all that then you can have those data we here no obi so mo baaye no okobie GP a oye okoho ne ade nti GP e wo ne record betimi akọ no ma print ni nyina amawo and so de beka ho na ye o se na wo kan no o se ye nue ya me ache no eba enso oni evidence se ne ba no or picture it just say akwala ne se no mra bi ani ho a just say wo picture akwala sa wo akwala ne ye wo ba nti ontumi ngina no so na obetumi agina so under the 1989 Children's Act no birth certificate and as a court order a prove say ne ba no anase bia ono ankasa emie ne ni akoye DNA atuso say me ba mpa then he's proving say even though be a birth certificate nya ne DNA was no ba kwala no neba. Then so akwala no qualifying child a obetumi afa ho no aye bribi ama no ho. But so ni say nyoma ne dia picture any date a wa twerɛ wo paper so dia ontumi engina so emfa ye bribi.
Hey, intermediate doors. Reku. Because now you be share other questions. So because questions be brief or answer that emfa. Yeah, and that topic here.
And yet, we'll be looking at that. But ebinum so about a remo lines in the soil. I was one so one about so inti. We'll be going on to the phone lines very soon. Yeah, voice notes ni idea no about. Ubetimi afre and also between your voice note on 07950422780 and our for 07399208468 039920848. Well, yemfa a voice note back and share us here. But I mean, Campo say Inia Theresa will say, oh, Jumemo, but I'm so sending a voice note. We'll play that for lawyer to do that. Oh, okay. Telephone line about Quabu Break. Yeah, no. Indeed, now, but you shed now pay Inia or also with the call. Hello.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening, boss. Now, poor man.
Nyami adonam pacho monsoe.
But I am your son of and jamming kwa.
Oh, pacho se bia huye.
Obi so say so obi a hoye.
Me imagine me chianti mo de na obi sa no.
No me tene so say na monsoe.
Asi so obi a
obi a wo bia.
Obi a
Obi so one question say yen nyina question. And obi a be you need dia no. Me hoye. Na monsoe.
Pacho nyami adom. Pacho in the massive program amoye in fact educating the power never be brave. And I'm pacho more question back one am pese ni baka bisakakra. Your mommy 2.5 years. This is the third time they renew, but a call, it's more than 6 months. 6 months, I can say 3 weeks in year. Maintain or monka. Pacho kwenya ben a make me a pato metro man I say be a metro monka.
Yo, that was bebre say program we aboa. Now we be some question we am honey afofro and so. I will take this opportunity to explain Home Office response by based on PAP be amade a command will be needed access.
Okay.
Now, pre-action protocols complaint to them to say abro 6 months. Must say it do 6 months abro then a consumer there no more about COVID. But on this occasion it was different and it took a different turn.
Okay.
They quoted case law, case of FH. Now, no more can I say we want to refer to this case. Na case na judge e kind say yaka say acha esisi echirim or say reasonable delay does not mean that the application should be decided speedily.
So delay ba which
case law. Now there's case law so what catches you can't delay. And the case law where so can say okay say delay aba. I say your share situation,
Okay.
Situation is say or say the decision should be decided and has to be reasonable response, timely response. But what is timely depends on the circumstance. And timely does not necessarily mean speedily. So the question is, what is speedily? Speedily means 6 months now, policy guidance, 6 months, speedily. Okay. And the case law way can say, speedily no, but it has to be reasonable delay.
Okay.
And it's a delay reasonable there. Now court can say, okay, and even though I brought 6 months, you okay. Now nyanka money reasonable no the circumstance of nimpa no a anase applicant no nti example a ho ne say obi o mu a ne de senya ye papa yi de obaye o so wa ye 7 months nti ono ne de no expect say nka it will be speedily decided within 6 months nka say eba no embaye ono no ye hwe no a bibia ni ho a ade no eche no kra no ema no eteti bebre and obi so ho a ade no eche no etete no ebetumi kra de na akọ owuo mu. We're talking about mental health and some other issues. The same nimpa no a delay no across other issues no ne dear no should be considered as not complying with the speedily response. Nti akoba say any why dey na no first obi a ne dear no ache nanso enam say ache ninti equal creative problem aiden amano in terms of health. See, imagine obi a go through abuse and also go through yaribi dada. Now we jina yaro no so na an application and then the baswa application. Na application ya cha na ye. Sa nimpa we yaro no be worse. Okay. And therefore sa nimpa we will fit into the category judge no eka and say court eka say speedily should be for this person and not necessarily the normal people, quote and unquote. Okay. And to yemi and Rebecca say, which me I pre-action protocol akoma which my throw akoma say check which my complaint which my nya obey email na ade but ebet me abese o metro bibi say abeka throw say sa na judge bi eden e kan ye and therefore this protect us and therefore the facts are channel interest say ye to emra. Okay. But because we be send a question no make right to them and they will get back to you. Then tell me the way you say most of the time you pre-action protocols. Yeah, not response to my. But bibi say no, you public ne share. They get to understand say pre-action protocol no and yes say by force say kochi bibi aba. But at least what you want to bibi so. What dey into me bibi. And to say, oh, other circumstances, issues be or what, we can then add it and raise it. Okay. So because of that, it has to be prompt. Now, would not be exceptional.
0, your number no, if you 07399 208 468. But a voice note, I know about 07950 422 780 07950422780. Now, simply I'm a voice note. Why we then we'll come back to you and pick some questions from your end as well. Good
evening, Manyeti, a real cool lawyer Asma. Nana Saponi, Nana Hima Saponi.
Good evening.
My money a Juma. Money your pa. I'm say Friday no. Me the question me Emma manye, but I'm saying that almost time on it no. When to me, I can was him. It may say can be you. But I shall madam for you. Or back room almost 17 years. But very unfortunate. Ne woman na or the buyer no, yes, I'm a be the coy. Ena one be GP only she when I say would be nisha for the past 17 years, you know, only she GP crown only view. Only be me and as say me struggle for so I say many be a man only GP cry. And see somewhere last year, ena obi eka senka onye EEC adoption ni bi mano ena omode share so but it's very unfortunate ya farmer no omo refuse no because they me kan no almost say they contact the person na ojan try any 3 times omo enya no intina komo pe clarification be free ni ho nti omo enya no and into na omo refuse no. And very unfortunate view. Nipa kono so ananka oya ama no. Ono so se see I'm so quiet to be a mono so ya chine dem se see make us say. Yeah. Ya chino. Our prisoners I'm talking to you no. And this person no. Is there any way? Is there any way? Because when you say there is nothing to prove say now krumuha. Now there is just say I mean nothing at all. Intimate madama uroku layasma manyeti. If there is anything cry na be a later no more friendly for you so we will find a way na manyeti I trust you layasma uroku 17 years only GP. Yes. Only GP mpo. Teja. Me tiemo. E na oye obi a onkana semu nchire nipa. Onben nipa mpo. Oye da bia why isolating himself from nkrofo.
Let me ask a couple
into
of
be any what is going on in the life. It's me now. I realize that what is going on in this girl life when I'm a friend about me fear. Then me catch and say me pentro. Whatever no one can share me. Then she opened up to me. Said this is my situation and I don't know what to do.
Yeah, we hear voice note.
Oh. All right. A very sad.
Difficult, pathetic story. Yeah.
Very sad. But you see, there was a time now. Israelites, Obukope Egypt, you know, their story was similar, very pathetic. They had God, but they couldn't get what they needed. And they were in servitude, captivity, and it took them a long time. But eventually, something happened. That means there is always a solution. Ubompire. We should say nipa no ubompire. Sanka our phone so anka maybe say oba bi okwa asori. Okay. Am asori fo betumi di adanse say ye nua ba yi oba so ebrewe oni ye na asomwa very active person in the church.
So the means of betumi dey proven is 17 years even though onya were bia munambo.
Enti sa nimpa we no na ye kan say ebia na ewo ho but onim say e useful. And so you so useful there. That is why you approach people who will look at all the facts and say, these are the useful ones, and we will rely on this to support your case. There will also be questions. Answers are and dear, you have enough. Because sometimes you are not nimpano cry nim say bibi until the other can say pathetic say na kind no e can when you 17 and a half only 20 years. Okay, and I can about 2.5 years. But this is the time also so prepare no or gather the evidence. Bomodina ko ben lawyer oti nya wo kan ase no betumi aboa na ontie wiye na ono endi nkomo yiye. Exactly. That is where because at the interview and advice stage, and that is where we extract all the facts and screen, extract, and get the fine part. You be used to nipano application, you know. And ye achianso embuye. And be a war na winning. Nti bomodi na tu anamo na yenti wiye.
Okay. Now. What's your question?
Mommy asked Mama, I've got similar stories. About me Hodibia, oh, share crying out to me out the bomb, but I say, so almost so say, be an assembly, be in it twice, a becchino, and I'm over for tonos, and then go forward problems, stay Obano met me a council tea. Ayebia sebio onim prebia na ikubie nso eja wo bi bebemu ana no so eja ya na kweboa kakra but well ye nim nti no I can't conclude in that area. Lawyers ma,
But
yeah,
I
that's
know that Nana support your day by because one cannot summon you. That's the issue. But the my advice and they say on yakudru now approach a lawyer. Because or more a war that principle of confidentiality.
Exactly.
So as some amico catch lawyer and yadi BP. No, which me a quack and it be a quack it didn't feel. Many about say wotie anaasɛ sɛ ɔno ankasa nso ntie na wobɛtie no aka akyerɛ na ɛnso ɔnkɔ fie na ɔnkɔdi nkɔmmɔ no na biribi bɛtumi asi
Nana Imadi or so tea, so the Moane Bakapamana. Say, Madame for Nintia. It's Nana Imania, mean, shall say, was watching our Biona. Oh, money open up, crack. You would say, I'll be one, no, a cocoon. No first question, and the me work about my employer. Now, for some time, me be one no akase or yare obehwe na enye yare bi na ya na ne kunu na abo no. Na mami penimu onye akwada sa. Oni papa atna wo Ghana che. Omo wo makra yi je say aware dada na mom papa ne ba krum ha na onya yi oyi yum krata nti odi ko fa mami ne ne mba ne bi ede ba. Mami ye adwuma papa ne ko pension. Papa ne call pension. And no a true interview, I mean, interview na me share pension credits, maybe na me who say based on household, and no put the beba of household income near the other affect so back on edgy pension. And in Akobani say, Papa ne pension no original, na mammy ye man into no. Ya tip Papa ne so much see I man crowd because they say mammy no ye man. Na ɛno nti no ɔka ma me sɛ ne ɔngya adwuma no yɛ na ɔntumi nkɔgye ne pension no maame ne sɛ adwuma mi gyaa ne nyinaa na ɔkɔgye pension wo mu sika yi wo maame bi because ntɔkwa ɔmo baa yɛ de bia ntɔkwa 4 years ne de bia yɛ ko ɛma this week koraa papa no abo maame ama no ate ahwɛ ma ne nsɛm abu police abɛm ma pop hyɛ ne nsa a me ne ɔkasa sisie yi ade no akɔyɛ nsɛm pii maame ne nyinaa ɔte ho a yɛ boro ne nyinaa ne hu ne suro ne sɛ embia na wentumi an continue ne krata na fe no wenya 4 years nti onya 5 years ne nya settle statement nti ɔde ɔka kyerɛ me na me sɛ wonni how wo evidence ampa sɛ yɛ bo police abem deɛ wonni how kra wɔ krata sɛm tɛn deɛ ɛmfa ho wenya threat messages say papa no kra to make us say wo meyɛ obi bi ama bɛkɔ akɔda jail na so obi aka bibi say a woda so te ho ne nyinaa yɛ futu a yɛde ma yɛ ba question no one menim sɛ obetumi agyina saa nsɛm wɔ na ɔde ayɛ ne nkrata 2 na efie hɔ na nso ɔda so ɛwɔ no so say papa no sɛ wɔmfifie hɔ sɛ wɔmfifie hɔ na papa no ne credit pension no yɛmma no enti no ɛno nso akɔyɛ ntɔkwa na mebisa lawyers na sɛm bia ɔno employer we no deɛ wabene mu kakra to the pension credit we no gye no wabene mu kakra enti no sɛ wone wo yere ɛte hɔ na wo pension na yɛ say according to article bi am read here said mo nyina mo ni a pension age na baako deɛ affect baako no mpatwa obetumi akyekye mu deɛ nti na maame no yɛ adwuma part time 4 hours bi kɛkɛ no ɔyɛ still a no yɛgyina so sɛ yɛmma papa no pension no until sɛ maame no ne ni hɔ bio mu sɛ wɔfiri fie o sɛ something nti my friend sɛ wɔntie mebisa saa question na ɔno ɛnti mfiri lawyers n'anum na ɔnto ho anamo ne ɔbɛyɛ no ayɛ nti mpatwa lawyer we deɛ ne ha no yie
yo nti nipa wei ɔne maame wei ɔne ne kunu na ɔmo yɛ saa pension policy no
there bi o maame no yɛ ɔba akrom ɔde ɔyɛ ne adwuma ba papa no wedu pension age maame deɛ ɔndu pension nti ɔyɛ ne adwuma normal ba papa no wedu pension nti ɔkɔ pension nti sɛ ɔnyɛ adwuma ɔte fie gye pension credit ɛna yɛhu sɛ maame no yɛ regular job according to what the man is telling nti yɛtwa pension no mu koraa yɛma papa ne pension credit ne bio nti ɔsan yɛ reapplication ne yɛsɛ because ne yere ɛyɛ adwuma ne nti no ɔnqualify bio ɛna ɔsi ɔnte ase nti manra me career research baby about this pension credit. And then but
yo, so now boss no pension ye sika wode tuto ho kwesita ma wo pension. Enti okwa na ya spreading no every month no you tua wo na wode bedidi. Enti say wo is a individual pension.
Exactly.
Enti say individual pension na betam aso na makọ retirement. Na minya me pension a. Why so beka say ebusuafo no ewo nia ometumi da hwe me. Enti saa sika na me ankasa me de atoto ho no aban de no sabeto so na say pension fund for no ebefa. Ebia na bibi wo ho a wentumi aye den anka ho. Enam so ma mo ye den omo ka saa. Nti bibi saa nipa we obetumi a refer no na waka na ewu mu ni nyina na yehu adekode poti nti especially letter omo chro bre no na ade no because we regular say wako pension na ye tia wo pension na we yere eye adwuma nti
but me twa no Osi mrani si sign. In fact, I know I'm not made to who she pa. Osi mrani si sign somewhere last 2 years. And then says it's here household income they base you to get you the pension credit. And it's a household no say on any man
pension credit say it's a welfare support. Because also you will credit for if I say public fund. You can say credit a public fund. And to be more we pension. Ba ne sika na eba ni so a enti ye hwe no ne pension age no na ya ma no bia ka ho a odi begidi
okay
enti ne sika no angasa eba no bia na ejuma oye ye no na ejuma ni sika no ma anhe bia enti the whole pension no a obuild ye no eso a enti ye spread no for the number of years obedi answer we wu no every month bia ye bre no £50 and no see so enti wakọ aban ho say ye fa kakra ye den enka ho ma no nti bia wakọ stress ye fa 15 ka ho na enko ye 100 but sa 50 no enye automatic that is means tested and means tested based on household income okay nti na some no enye the first £50 na we nya through the pension no enye extra na pay efi aban ho no because the pension no esa okay. Just like anybody are all call for credit support and as a welfare support a assessment nti assessment no you beka say ahe na wunya odo beka say onya £50 a month na ye bi say wa ware o ka say ane a weyere nso onya ahe ebusuafo no ye kan nyina bom na ye nyina afo a then you may not qualify because there is other support and they be a ho no nti ho no na bi a obi say ehun asem
or insist say mama nim free and say as mama nim free ho dia no ye na dwuma full time still I want it affect his
nto say mama no enfifi mama no ye ne den in terms of
no ne yiri one na
nto say ne yiri fifi o
see on fifi o chese no kura account na dey be obo no
oh well the woman can take action because this is criminal, this is domestic violence. So you dia openti we take advantage. That is not fair. And well we ebusuan assemble, we are here for the welfare of the community. In the standing power we mami say or go through abuse of a sort there obetumi avoid say out. But your papa na your can say so woman you to fear her cry. O to before say separate because the marriage is breaking down and I don't know the basis say
too free not doing so too free fear her nature say the no income would not be considered when they're doing the means testing. But
you see obviously we are here to talk about the law and to put the law where it ought to be. Want me and circumvent in your man with a view to take advantage. And the intention is banning few so that when you be wrong from the start. But I want to believe that is not the reason. But the year can say or abuse Mami. So abuse mami there, that is not good. Then a mami will grab it to me aye. Mami will able to me erase and make an application for non-molestation order against papa. And may you move papa no cry there if you feel. In the same moment you move papa if you feel on the basis of non-molestation order and occupation order there. Say mam bang mami. I feel better say see no. Yentemu by operation of law. So order na buy no. Inti mami no me nti biem. Ne sika no ema minya bibiem. Santi mi nko na mete. Maba fresh for support maybe. But I say you straightforward sir.
My entity for sir. 07399208468 07399208468. The community and the law and also every more your questions any your concerns na the ama lawyer Charles Asma ama we ano ade my and inti me call lines no so na me we about so there are a few questions I present lawyer ebwaye and no so anyway whatever it is we'll see. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, boss, Kafra, what did I will see you with the okay, that's fine. But you didn't your question.
Yo. I'm a part of my chair and
yeah, Joseph.
Joseph.
Yo. Remember getting a script forward. Registration for Sebia, you know, apply license to. But you on overseas also on my application I know on my license now I said you must care so on my register
I'm so beside about care ejuma no aba no
oh okay yes sponsorship license
I'm sorry
but then also who online in too clear sorry
and the person who say ejuma no I registered that or more in town for a long time. Until I was said almost every home office no more registered for no your amount of license. And I said,
okay, how do you get the license?
The option is someone say if no more sponsorship license in the
right.
Never said sponsorship license be they call for entertainment for no a day or sometimes even for care workers recruitment near there. Obi license ni be prior to February 15 the year starting year. I was also signed license for and I said that no be adwuma.
Yo so nimpa we e won the license there is a license in no conditions say dey e wo ho. This nimpa ni license no still no valid na or the year adwuma or the year no dia. The question is say adwuma no a or license no or the year no is it the same adwuma we are buying introduce say upper workers ema amabaye no ana. Well, it is a no dear, then you don't have the license to recruit for that, for this care and health activities. No, be an independent entertainment, other maybe be a drivers, truck driver, GV drivers, and saying about an idea. Yes, it depends on the license. No, in panel, me sure the license be no they will indicate the type of profession or model and license amao and then crop for ejuma of course ejuma we no license now and therefore say ejuma no na we share no they have workers from any abroad and this our license to recruit for example care workers me sure say we to me akwa teachers say omo ba na omo abaye ejuma wa because ejuma no any education the same way into license to recruit students, license to recruit teachers, license doctor, license this, license that. And to depend on the license or one. So license not allow for way there, then that's fine. If it doesn't allow for that there, then he has to obtain license for that. But you go through the license application process. It's a I wouldn't say it's lengthy, but it's carefully crafted, and you have to be careful when you are doing it. That is why we encourage say, don't attempt if you are not sure. Try say who lawyer for or we decide no way to take it time no more because you need a lot of systems as I say when you're in place before you can make that application. So yes, I will register with company house, no. No.
But I'm looking for us in the I was saying if different lines about Mabano. You
for Fatami, say for the sake of time, call the same number. Na two butchery mona lawyer. Why?
You. What are you?
Okay, all right, that's lawyer. On this, I'm saying now, this one probably you can help other people as well because I'm saying you have the specialty. Say, utimi buanko for more prepare cultural islets, no any idea, no. I have a friend who is well, let me say the question is coming from Uganda and is asking that the person was in this country and has had university level education. The person is out of the country and would want to come in through this scheme. Does the person having had the university education in this country where the course was taught in English, does the person have to write the IELTS again?
I will look at it in two perspectives. First perspective is say we a specific idea a buying a proposal to microphobe to me aye. Na say nipa no company no license na or the befa wo ba no you have to meet the proficient English language speaking, listening, writing, reading proficiency no. Until up to a certain threshold or level.
Is that a B1?
And yes, and that should also be equivalent to some form of degree. Into those sanipa way or war the first one no we here way to come. But what about some me and me here way to come no me war equivalent of it that. So we equivalent of it that then in your obviously the employer no all my license no that be found no or sponsor no on the say we meet this criteria no man no. And this employer because we issue sponsorship certificate number no you have to show all this. And this employer no with the man no because almost be here more assessment in line with home office guidance. And this one no with the degree certificate here we know hey man no now ono the test now who say this is comparable to IELTS we know then on take off say you have equivalent.
Okay.
That is number one. You can see say it will go through some process. Because you don't have to go to ECTIS. Because ECTIS is outside qualification as I would check it to compare to assess the comparability level.
Okay.
What about when you know how they call now person somebody use no habium. Then you can't give it to them to check whether it's equivalent to hadian. You got it from here. But some in way when your degree with UK, no person deal way, no person prove point. Because say okoye sa IT will be channel easily. And to save time and back and forth,
you might as well
exactly. You tick all the boxes instead of this box is open, subject to something else.
Okay. Now, I was saying, sir, you have that experience. So let me take off the hat of a co-presenter and put a consultant hat on your head. So that you can help me with this answer. Is there a way that we can prepare people to write and pass the IELTS? Because there are 5 strands that you have to pass. What should anybody do?
Yes, we have a way that we can prepare you to write the IELTS and fast track, say, basic knowledge and answer so be our degree that they and answer the level of English no it was rock no and then they acquire easy kakra but obia on do sa level no so it was steps by steps format and then be film na yamana so esua alert na wa potro no wa pass senior lawyer asma echeche no no kre carer route na nkasa no IELTS option no and shada nye say chinchina or say unya IELTS no answer na wa apply for that. However, no the companies that are employing no you must be able to have a level of English communication and as understand some sort of communication before they can employ you. And in order to do that, it's by proving that you've got the IELTS. That's the IELTS, and I say, oh, you know, and a bit to me, actually, say, see me see we know what a brofona or bar, or bit to me, I communicate with our clients, I sure. And only a one. And to say, oh, a degree, say degree, no, a wo chromo ha, I UK chromo ha, and I say Canada, now US, I mean, those recognizable university degree. So, oh, now the yes application now. And I say, ewo kromo ha na onya anenti no, you don't need to go and do IELTS. But say wo need dia or say we IELTS. Okay. For that career route no, asem na America.
Okay. But do you would you be able to say will be here set preparation to go and pass it? When need comparable idea now. Can people call you? Can you organize courses for people?
But absolutely. And one as is yeah. And no once I prepare one so for those who needed that particular one, yes. And I've also said who need be crowned so now I feel na we've got few things and also come at the upper it aids giving to the employer quicker say or mobile fast so at the employer. In the IELTS, no say, me fan say, employer, minya employer, care home be, and I say, organization be a person employer. Now need IELTS now. We offer the IELTS. We build you with the CV. CV no or more aware when it's like that choice. You must present it in a way say, employer knew who I was say, wow, that kind of wow factor CVs. And yes, intro because most of the time too they verify and sign a prior or my issue COS no. Na omo de aka wan employer and afei so no say nye IELTS nkwana ube use degree level ye bepe English proficiency no so and also ye be verify ye be yes process no so ama and sana say other certificates ne kan ho a will take it to ethics and former NARIS omo so no match sa conventional mehu the level at which you are near the account sa we ni nyina will prepare it step by step into a top employer name or no person employer na a catida if anything or more homework no so any answer no more accepting into who say yes we've done our background checks for them into no share easy for them to offer that COS no normally I employer so we do that yes we teach we prepare you, we build a CV for you, and then we look for the employers for you as well.
Now, scheme here about a mad opportunity for people to give out contracts and employ people. Over the past few weeks, the questions are no ubi or sponsorship license in my main. We any idea. Is this something that men kind of say, young here before misconceptions around it because process no, even though it's straightforward and yet easy, sir, because we don't say home office and more or less, they will scrutinize you. And you know, what advice would you give?
Yo, me that's a brave. Senior, there are a lot of conditions and a lot of standards to meet. First, meet them. Second, maintain them. In other words, keep meeting them. And 3, make sure you don't break any of them. Because the moment you break any of them, the license will be taken away. And once the license is taken away, because you can't continue. Because license is not asama. And Tina can say, yes, you may have a juma, you may be employing people, but it be a system soon as I say winya to be able to meet the standard for the license. No, it be a will be by any na. It be a na one crown in a home office airpay. So please seek advice from a lawyer who understands the scheme and what home office exactly needs to be able to issue you with the license. Because license na will be so COS no a certificate of sponsorship no. In the first instance, if the license is defective, na wo de be man nyina no asay because wo de no endimu na number 2 when your system now when your license no they will keep scrutinizing you to make sure say asam emba ho asam ba ho pe then they will withdraw and sanction you obi o mo be say yes me financial statement any bank account any sika wom and therefore whatever number you dey baba no we can pay them 20,000 a year we have enough now ombenya license no be wie no na afi de o file o accounts no na hwinim because o menya wie so hwinim de na o but how do you pay them? Because you say you have money and therefore you can pay them based on the minimum wage and above standard no and to be able to maintain standards no is very important. Until lawyer no ubenya no obeboa wo menya license no wo kra betumi asan aka say you know what you are going to manage my system for me and make sure say all the compliance processes are followed through. Then I wash my hands of it. Now you keep an eye on it. Now what they wait to me I manage workers now do omobeba because workers now do you have to manage them because ba ko sneaky out asamaba. Because advice and say speak to.
No, you'd agree with me. I mean, Sanfa will present a challenge and show before. We as a community service, Mestre, Uncle Ben, Uncle Richard, Patrick, Uncle Charles, and Mayu, maying another session on this one. Probably we can do a whole session program on this one. Yen said, this is what you need to do. These are the steps you need to follow. These are the systems you need to maintain. Because Sabi, Wokofa Nipa 10, 20 from Ghana at a time, Ediaba. Nipa Bakope Bano messy up system. You do license now, 19 na haka. What best your more life forever? What I say? And it might be a problem. Until we there, me dey foul. So you say, "Upa sama catching you, me I know I can go from home." So if you don't mind, mind another session on this one. Na mo chichi you muye, ana.
Okay, me bre mo kitso e bi pe. Nia o kana no ano no na reference carers dey dey afa ne ya sha asenti so far no. Yen side dey yen fa carer bi amba now. But what we've been able to do is it's with the senior carers about any nurses near their back through their program, nursing program, no. And as senior carers near me fan say or more to become a senior carer and I say home and I say agency be employ you as a senior carer, no. And your woman say when meeting the IELTS standard for the nursing, no, and you for senior carer. Now obedua now feel you work towards the standard no na afewa converted to the fullness nti no dey be brave aba nyame nim no krani but baby a wo kan nti amede we be mu ne say certificate na yede ma no visa na yede ma no edwuma no e code no e wo so edwuma na wa employ e wo we ne so enti say wo mercy ara na say wo dwane kra na wo ko ba bi kra na you can never use your passport to go and say me free way na sinti me kwa ye adwuma ma we however no eno so interest say untumi nye adwuma nso ma obi foforo but it will be in agreement with the one who sponsored you in term bia ubaye no uye adwuma full time ba adwuma no etumi conform eba soro enti no you are not able to meet the hours in the main premises now employer no no betumi allow say ubefa maybe second job be at the account to supplement to the full hours now or say oh yeah based on the visa na the amount. Ain't no say SUS ni nipa kuno ni mu bia there is no way you can go udwane a wa say visa no and I say employer no so a report to say this is the situation and our problem we face you know you become illegal and no so you nimu hunsem bebre a woman. Okay. And make it a bit clarification.
Yeah, let me chip in this. I mean, one piece of advice is that my individuals, we in your companies now, or more pay license, no. The individuals now more pay sponsorship, way, you know, certificate, you know. Maybe no more free lawyer, now more can say lawyer, me pay care at the NB. Now, mo mommy. na ye ka chere say when ye wejuma na wo pɛ visa aba no ɛhɔ na yɛn yɛbɛbɛm na yɛabɛhwɛ wo visa application no ayɛ ama wo wejuma ne deɛ wo na wo bɛhwehwɛ ti wo kɔ internet nso a jobs in the UK care jobs in the UK na wakɔhwehwɛ bi yɛmɛ yɛ wadom na wonye bi a you go through the recruitment process ɔmo pɛ sɛ ɔmo ne wo yɛ adwuma na ɛwɔ ho bia na ɔmo ka kyerɛ sɛ kɔfa wo yi kɔfa wo yi kɔfa wo wonye ne nyinaa afi deɛ ɔmo ama wo certificate sɛ fa wo yi na fa ka wo nyama ho kɔgye visa ɛhɔ no na sɛnea sɛ wonnim sɛnea yɛgye visa nti wobɛfrɛ yɛn sɛ menyɛ ne bibia I want to do my visa application help ɛhɔ na yɛboa nti yɛna yɛfrɛ lawyer yɛmfrɛ lawyer sɛ yɛpɛ sponsorship certificate.
This is for individuals. Obi Wagana.
Exactly.
We take advantage of this
scheme. Yes.
Lawyers no more my ejuma.
Yeah, ma ejuma. Bibia ye ready no how person. Oh, yeah, exactly.
But omo ejuma na. Omo epeso omo apply for sponsorship license no so meeting act as consultant.
Exactly. Yes. And there. So one obi a open license no. The lawyer will assist you. And they work with the lawyers to get the license. But individual na open visa abakrom ha working visa aba yejuma based on license na nimpa no ewo ha no de. Uni company na ebeliezi. Na lawyer betimi aka say oh I know some of the companies. This is their number. Get in touch. But we cannot do anything in terms of recruitment.
No pray. Hold on 1 second. Nti ahono ne waka no saa e na yen so yen aspect na me gina mu kakra wa ha no so no say saa aspect na wo ye a company ne dia wo ho no be small say a letter ni ana say me certificate in faculty visa no saa nyoma na wo be hia ne nyina to gather no e ho nso na yen so ye bem ansa na lawyers there no nso so abem to odofo ne ohwefo a ma otie me say bibi say na o kondo self person o ya nyoma nkete na you have to put them together to be able to add the sponsor license na obetimi dey akodi visa no oho nso na yenso ye bem including the islet no a me boss no ore ko me dance.
Okay, for number no mama na me informa
07596620154.
But who speed who 07956
by number 075
07 but you have to will be true 075
966
966
20 154 say omo frena yam pk no just say yen ka so mo to de bia na session bibi koso nti o frena yam pk o just WhatsApp message we'll get back to them.
Okay. Mr. Mo, we in your lawyer for the number. We and your lawyer for the number. We all na control islets especially and home como hold on. This is the number you can call. We and your lawyer for the number, Mr. Shedons. Lawyer for the number and the screen no I see no. The one in the purple and the burgundy. It's 0208 493 7340. And lawyer Asma, who said, lawyer for they don't give employment. What when your employment contract in every year no? This application no, which will the amount no why. Say all pet sponsorship license in the B. Na because systems any who near mass in CS application near dear no, then you can seek the advice of lawyers. And our advice go home BWF solicitors now face so send me up a friend program no so. If it's number 07399 208 468. Miss my number. I'm will be at the number.
To be at the number.
Me mama number 07399 208 468. Hey, and I enter me here quiz in the Siena ball. La, over 10 minutes.
Of course.
Now, over 10 minutes, I have your quiz. Thank you. And you know, may call a year quiz and also. Na makwa kuyi ade aba lawyer Ebo a home and Komoka cra at the beginning, but quiz necessary. Okay. Mami and Kwesi are Ghanaian by birth. They met in England in the 1990s and acquired UK citizenship in 2000. All three of their children were born and all but one educated in England. But what you or say, Omo and Mammy and son, your woman in our but Imumi is dear. England. Okay? In 2001, Akwasi bought a property in England in which their children stayed with a nanny. But for the majority of their married life, Akwasi and Mami lived in Ghana. They separated in 2009, at which point Mami came to live in England. In 2013, Akwasi issued divorce proceedings in Ghana courts and Mami sought financial settlement. The court awarded part of her claim but dismissed most of them. Mami then sought relief in England for financial settlement. Lawyer I was expecting so very smart about it. Mami will receive generous award because the divorce settlement reached in Ghana would have caused real hardship to Mami. And here one. Anna said, the settlement in Ghana is final and Mami cannot reopen the case again in another country. Here, UK is included. Mami didn't contribute to purchase of the property. She cannot benefit where she didn't contribute. Or, in Crawford, none of the above. Nah? What mute here now?
Papa, sorry.
Now, test number 1. What do you want to say?
Almost a day.
Me say, once a day.
Also with you.
Oh. Mendoji.
I said, oh, Mendoji, camera on a cookie, okay, me brand see.
Okay, mommy.
Say, maybe position when I watch him.
Menjao.
And so, besides, what was the most likely outcome of Mami's financial settlement?
One chapter in your way.
Oh, kind of. I mean, me read you a big question.
You okay? And I'm platforms and I'm in for answers. Now in fact, Emra. Ubet me as a day and text 07950422780. Na you share answer now. Okay, Obi says the person need experience as a carer? Me number to a church, about a day amount 07950422780. We'll answer a day 1, 2, 3, or 4. And then one more day at the about platform, no senior man to me and kind but well, forgive me, the answers will come later on. Rebecca Mwako essay number 2. Number 2 essay saying you caught the next one. Rebecca Mwako edie so and you were on the share but na kweku may dede or say answer A. Number 2 say the settlement in Ghana is final and Mami cannot reopen the case again in another country. Odesheba say Mami will receive generous award because the divorce settlement reached in Ghana would have caused real hardship to Mami. Okay, Yanko no Odesheba. Okay. 1 is the answer. We'll see we still will go with that. Some of reports is saying, some of report. Okay, Mami and Kostro has say so that some of reports say Mami will receive generous award because Ebema wire hard up. We also saw some of reports view or the about. Okay, now Mukaka.
So I'm with Nama. The settlement in Ghana is final, and Mami cannot open the case again in another country. Sana madwin ye me de. But nanka number 1 nso e wo potential kakra.
Number 1 also twetwe so kakra. Okay. Wow.
Yo, but that's it. So what we're going to do is to test the case, and that will link to which one, and it will be obvious. Okay. Until I say,
you know so.
No, you stay there whilst we are then. We use got the preamble. The facts are there.
Facts is in there.
Until I say, oh, okay. Then if you want to go there, that's fine. Until I say, until the kind of divorce, should take place elsewhere.
Okay.
Yeshaha, I say divorce, it take place elsewhere.
Okay.
England. The trust me, I say, they should have connection with England and Wales. I say, British citizens. That means they have connection with England and Wales.
Okay.
The third one, I say, the divorce should be recognized in the UK by UK courts.
Okay.
Divorce in Ghana is recognized by UK courts, and therefore the recognition test is also met.
Okay.
The next one, I say, there should be some hardship suffered as a result of the way the settlement, financial settlement proceedings took place and the final award. Has there been, I say, suffered? So where do we see this? You say, Mame, Nunya Yeno, Yamanafa, Yamana Bako, near dismiss Bako. And to be an uncle pair money and property. Be a Yamana property, Yaman is a canibi, into your half.
Okay.
The Shimwa, Mammy Becker say, I have suffered hardship because Yaminya Yeno, and so me, and then Qualano. And Qualawum, and then Qualami and Sawum. Nkwala wom a omunya baako omuye miensa na maame na bia obehwe won sa na etia dia for the welfare of the children we have to look at how much maame will get. From all this nkwala wom, so welfare test is met. The hardship suffered is that she was given part and not the full award OCK. There's recognition, there's connection and all that. So in this case, can Mame request the UK court to intervene? Mame can, because all the tests are met. Would the UK court intervene to give Mame something? Yes, based on the quantum of property and sika ewohono. Ombeshe and Colombian plus Mame 4. And therefore the court will give Mame enough to meet the needs of the children and herself.
Okay.
So what is enough is what we are saying, that it will be generous enough. And because there's real hardship suffered or caused to Mami, because they are half. So the UK court will make an award. But what we are saying is our award wouldn't be more than she would have gotten if the case actually, the proceedings took place in the UK. So generous award.
Number 1.
One for nature. Nah. What's this one doing?
Then I can say number 1 no e potential because so me kind of na me the American I couldn't finish my reasoning, but
okay, let me give you the chance to give me your correct answer.
Yeah, yeah.
Me more chance, give me your correct answer.
Oh, real cool. And
the correct answer and the potential answer.
The potential answer is the correct answer.
Potential has become a reality.
Or you will call somebody.
What's that?
Or your mouth phone never will be beside now.
Oh, so number 1 here, correct.
Okay.
Based on the explanation and lawyers.
And the price of the Bema. Okay, and see, Sanya lawyers actually mono number 1, any answer, the Mame will receive generous award because the divorce settlement reached in Ghana would have caused real hardship to Mame. And actually, you more sano. I'm saying for say Miss Penny for Emma more 10 minutes and maybe 10 minutes no amano asa. Now, I'm faster than my vision for it.
Yes, you recommend that. It's here for more BW communications. So BW radio, BW live, Facebook, YouTube live. When you know, you can say nyame nhyira mo. Enye say mo aye ready say mo hwe ya, ye mpa America emetna ha saa enje mo brent no. Nyame nka mo saa nso na lawyers a enye mo di dwuma nyina, especially na your resource person lawyer Charles Asma, teacher mo prakope. Ọdọm sɛ bɛka sɛ yɛda ase bebree ɛne nkyerɛkyerɛ a wode abrɛ yɛn no ɛtɔrɔ bi a Saturday no ɛmu yɛ dɛ nti ayɛ sɛ nnuro no nso yɛn ɛne nokorɛ deɛ yɛbɛka nti no mpanyimfoɔ wɔnhwɛ na yɛbɛyɛ biribi afa ho nti nyame nka yɛn ho papa
2 hours in the one.
saa na medeɛ mehu no because agorɔ no yɛ dɛ no na afei deɛ ne yɛkɔ awieɛ
You're quite weird, that's right, yeah. Anyway. And see, lawyer, with you been cry small now, with your company for say a year care workers route scholarship at the end. More uncle. Now I'm to mucheche muna you senior see at here. So people do not make mistakes, people do not put other people at risk, and they will do the right thing. It will be a good community service. It's modern must say mobile to me at the amaya and cut your bay and then I'll DJ and sorry.
Yo, it's here for ne ashafo, and then so ye demo as to say, Mabaka ya when you jumedi. And then ya yedi area ni say, so we a worry for na akasakasa aba woni ukunu entem nanti we koja worry ewo mukrom titiro Ghana na se case na kokot ewie na judge no say ejapade ebema wo say na ya mabako nso say na we feel say omo entreat we here case law say we betumi da abadan UK court so omo nhwem na omo mfa nea SSA eya wodia no ema wo so SSA eya wodia na ne nka court de ba ma wo sanka some proceedings and say divorce no ye no wo UK or memu a so we betumi aye sade I just say we prove say we a permanent settlement and say relationship or residence kuro emu UK nti ye share ye case scenario by year and anime omo ye British citizens that means they had domicile even though omo nti kuro ha no because most of the time no omo spending no elsewhere no habitual no eni ho nti na mra no say habitual and all nti emu ba ku biara and say so say sa aware no a good no ewo Ghana no so man no no UK egitum that means the validity of the divorce should be there so and then anom no say omo connection to the UK so any omo making sure say bibia say omo ye no omo ye including nkwala omo wom ene ahia court no be share eno so na the amount nti say ko ba say awarejai aba na mukoja awaro no wo Ghana because mo ware wo Ghana na say mo wo asetena wo krom ha ya afebọ and I say citizenship dia mo betumi da abadan UK court na UK court abem na say na ye change apade wo Ghana no a nsachinchim bi ba ye no watnemu na watnetene amamo na enyoma aye kama na yesu ya de wo fa ho no so no say so watna krom ha 20 years na ni nyina no wonni nkrata na bibia enkyere say bia wo koye na wo ba ya na say bibia enkyere say watna ha 20 years no dia and dia wo betumi aye application akodan fekesim say omungina no so emma wo 2.5 year omudi mamai ebi and no your friend private life application based on long residence and no so wo yeah so wo nya evidence wo dey prove say ampa ni nyina no na me wo kromu aha say kwaba say emu no a wo dey ti kromu ha no wo wi a wo ho koye adwuma santi wo suro say na edin a wo dey adwuma no betumi e dey aka ho ana say pay slip no and say bank statement bi no wo dey kan ho mehu say wo ye adwuma wo betumi e dey aka ho na wo dey akọ efi say case law e kire say ampa eni say nka wo ye adwuma nti wo kotwa ntro kire obi na wo dey ye adwuma na home office there this is the first time I would be bisa eba wenim ni name no aya we don't encourage so but rely on employment but kobase that's your option there then you can use it na case law ebe support to nti say wo pese we bibisa based on long residence only other four kwan ebie ama because ye nim eda 20 no ebe sesa akoye number fufuro ebe take you longer than 20 years. Enti broni nie what's na 20 years abomode na twe ebe lawyer na lawyer enhwe na onfa ne eyewo de emma wo senia emra no etie. Thank you very much for making time once again. Join us and look forward to the nugget for the coming week.
Abusia and Yadi ABC, thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for staying with us, and thank you so much for your contribution. Sir Bana said BBT Yantimi answer question now. Bomadian said over Costo now attended your brain 07950422780. And I also say Ubaba again same time next week to enjoy us to join us on the program. Now my tea may co-presenter will be joining you. Thank you so very much now for your time and your beautiful contribution and your support to the community. Lawyer, Yedasipi Nyame Insha, and to Sheila Ankra, Padmo Dudu, Sandra, Eunice, Richard, Patrick, and the big man Ben. Thank you all for your support. If I'm a and Medewu is Nyame Adumai, Resign Ababio, same time next week na Yade and Komofo for a day abroad. Until then, be good.
Jesus, you're my everything, yeah. My everything is you, Lord. Yeah. Oh, 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 oh. Everybody say, how can I express my gratitude for all the many things